Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Episode 77 Part 2 just came out, and holy moly, there is a lot of stuff to talk about. We thought this episode wouldn't have crazy details, but contrary to our belief, Boom blessed us with some crazy scenes that might give us some clues on who the secret agent is. Not just that, but we also watched some insane fight scenes, and were introduced to some of the new upgraded cameraman agents who look extremely dope, especially Camerawoman. I don't know how Boom did it, but after this episode, her simp army might rival TV Woman's simp army. This episode also had kind of a good ending, but I need to remind you that Boom said it's likely that episode 77 will be 4 parts in total, while also mentioning that the Titans would appear, which means there is a very likely chance that things will go to shit in part 3 or 4. But before we get into talking about all this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to support me on my journey to rising TV Woman and Camerawoman. Anyways, here we go. The episode starts right where part 1 left off, and we instantly see the squad getting attacked by the Astros. If you have watched my last video, you'd know that this scene was leaked by Boom already. And looking at the confidence of Jacked Mutant, it seems like they may have already been fighting Astros before this fight, because he rammed onto them as if he knew he'd definitely win. But at the same time, we can see the SWAT mutant struggling a little in the back. Seeing this, the POV cameraman doesn't wait and goes on to save the SWAT mutant with his Jugga-Laser gun, but the second Astro starts blocking the lasers with his helmet right before the SWAT mutant bangs his head with his new upgraded sickle. It's unclear if this one Astro died while escaping, but the next move SWAT mutant does shows that this sickle is very much on par with Astro's armors, or even better because Bro uses it as a boomerang and kills 3 Astros in one throw before turning to the POV and laughing. I don't know why, but this mutant gives off the vibes that he will be the first to die in the G-Squad. He flies away to kill more Astros, but right at this moment, the POV sees something in the ground. You might think that it's unclear where this frame came from, but if we watch the moment where the SWAT mutant flies carefully, right as he starts using his jetpacks, we can see the picture frame dropping from his back, and the POV finds the frame on the ground randomly. This frame looks very important because we can see that it was taken in 1986 at the Alpha Hills lab to showcase the Special Government Object Defense Service. It seems as so that the one in the middle is the SWAT mutant, but what's that on the back? We can see the secret agent talking with another SWAT member with a scientist next to him, and a red arrow with a question mark is pointing at it. Whoever dropped this frame knows something is up with the secret agent, which means after seeing this, the detective cameraman might want to have a talk with the SWAT mutant, or even the whole G-Squad. It's likely that the SWAT mutant and maybe even the other G-Squad members might have an idea on who the secret agent truly is, and they might be able to enlighten us on what his goals are. The only problem is, if the secret agent knows this, what if he doesn't want this to get out? Will he make it so that the SWAT mutant dies before he can explain anything he knows? It's really suspicious that Bro put a question mark on the secret agent. Is it because they've come in contact after everything, or did they already know something was up even before the toilets invaded Earth? I'm confident that we'll get a follow-up on this later on in the series since it's a huge deal, so we'll talk more about it when it comes up. After the POV looks at the picture frame, the battle starts expanding to where he is, and we see the DJ toilet attacking an Astro toilet right before he pulls one of the craziest moves ever recorded in Skibidi history. The Astro starts shooting the DJ toilet after DJ toilet's laser attack, but the goddamn DJ toilet pulls a Gojo, and Bro uses his speakers to stop the laser bullets in the air with his speakers, as if Bro can use infinity, and he also boosts his speakers to deflect the bullets. Bro might be Neo and Gojo at the same time. I don't think anyone can make fun of DJ Toilet after this move. But even though he deflects the bullets, that's not what kills the Astro. Instead, a blue energy hits it, knocking it off, and we are introduced to the new upgraded large cameraman who is the GOAT himself. Bro comes in punching the Astro before enabling his shield to protect himself, and gliders through the ground with his boosters to kill the Astro with his crazy chainsaw sword. Bro might be him. His artillery is actually insane, Bro has a sword, a shotgun, a shield, and that laser weapon in his hands. Plus, we'll see in a second, but he can transform his hand just like Titan Cameraman. The scientists working in camera headquarters really outdid themselves, and it looks like it's not just one large cameraman who has these upgrades, but literally every new large cameraman that we'll be seeing will have these mass-produced upgrades. After he looks at us, 4 Astros come out of nowhere, and we see his heroic posture from the back, right as he changes his left hand to a magnet weapon to pull one of the Astros and blow his head up with his shotgun. His shotgun also seems like it has quite the range, but in the same time. The Astro's weapons are still too powerful because even with the shield and all the upgrades, we still see the large cameraman getting some damage. I also do wonder if the cameras on their shoulders are working, and if they can see multiple POVs at once, or are those just for the people in the headquarters to gather data and info? After we see the newly upgraded large cameraman get help from the reinforcements to kill the 4 Astros, the POV starts turning to his right to see who else has came to help, and we see the whole new squad arriving. If you look carefully, there are a bunch of new stuff. But before I start talking about all the new stuff, what the hell is that cameraman doing on the sidewalk? Is bro brain dead? Look at him. He is doing one-arm push-ups as if bro has muscles, and there isn't a war going on around him. If you look carefully, though, you can see that the other large cameraman also has exactly the same weapons, and the new cameraman are also very much stacked with new upgrades. There is one thing that's different about the cameraman next to us, though. Bro has cat ear headphones. Bro might be addressed to impress enjoyer. Also, all the camera vehicles have been upgraded and they look sick. If you look at the air, there are a bunch new air vehicles as well. It seems as so that the cameraman are fully ready for the next phase of the war. I hope we get to see what TV Man and Speaker Man are going to do as well, because we know the Speaker Man got some minor upgrades, but we've never seen TV Man getting any upgrades yet. It will be exciting to see. All this aside, the thing that stole everyone's eyes in today's episode happens right after this scene. Right after the sniper cameraman attacked the Astro on the right, and the attack doesn't do much. We see 2 mace plungers literally sticking on the Astro's neck and exploding the helmet, which reveals us the new version of Camerawoman, and she is so sick, thick, and slick. Look at her bra. I might have to rethink my simping choices. Her new design is like 1,000 times better than the old version. She uses her new jetpacks do some crazy acrobatic moves, literally doing flips in the air while attacking, and she even has 4 crazy overpowered lasers that destroys the Astro's flying capabilities, making the rest of the squad to kill it. Even the jacked mutant is impressed because bro pulls down his glasses to check her out and says, "Damn, here you go, listen to it yourself because it was so funny." We also got a better look at the cat ear cameraman here, and it looks like Cameraman might be more jacked overall. Their posture and aura seem upgraded as well. But something really weird happened next. I'm not sure what to even call this mysterious scene because something we've never witnessed happened. Camerawoman gets down and suddenly starts walking towards the POV to help him get up, but our POV glitches a little. I don't know if this is actually what we are seeing, if it's a hallucination or if it's the doing of someone else like hacking our POV, but the most likely case is that after seeing the picture frame earlier in the episode, the POV might have remembered his old days when they used to be human and might have been hallucinating. Because after Camerawoman's face turns into human, we hear her say, "As one until the end." Before I talk about a very important detail, here you go, listen to it yourself. Right as we hear this, you can see that her mouth was cut, but the flashback we watched in episode 73, I don't remember seeing it. It's clear that before they became Cameraman, something might have happened, and maybe they chose to become the Cameraman to overcome the invasion as their last resort. Not just this, but look at her shoulders. She clipped in film tapes and we can actually see the images on one. It's likely that she is keeping her memories on her shoulder as a reminder of the past after the passing of his boyfriend or maybe even husband, Plunger Cameraman. She definitely will be having a huge role going forward and I can't wait to see her more. Actually, W upgrade, Elite Cameraman out.